Imagine stepping into the year 1956, a time when the world was in the throes of the Cold War. It was an era marked by decolonization and the emergence of new nations, with Egypt asserting its independence from Britain. At the heart of this evolution was the Suez Canal, a lifeline for global trade. And then a pivotal moment. Egypt's president Gamal Abdel Nasser nationalizes the canal, sending shockwaves around the world. This move by Nasser sets the stage for a major international crisis known today as the Suez Crisis. As we dive into the heart of the Suez Crisis, tensions are high and the world watches as major powers vie for control. It all began in the shadows, with a secret pact inked between Britain, France, and Israel. Their unified goal? To wrestle control of the Suez Canal from Egypt, a strategic waterway that was the lifeblood of global trade. In October 1956, the gears of war started grinding. Israel struck first, invading the Sinai Peninsula. With the world's eyes on Israel, Britain and France waded into the fray, launching their own military operations under the guise of separating the warring parties. The world, however, was not easily fooled. The United States and the USSR, two formidable superpowers, stood apart from the conflict. They refused to lend their support, each for their own reasons. The US, amidst the Cold War, wanted to maintain its image as a neutral power, while the USSR was busy suppressing a revolution on its own soil. With mounting global pressure, the trio, Britain, France, and Israel, were forced to cease their military operations. A ceasefire was called, putting a temporary halt to the escalating crisis. Yet the reverberations of this conflict echoed far beyond the immediate ceasefire. Though the guns fell silent, the impacts of this crisis were far from over. In the aftermath of the Suez Crisis, the geopolitical landscape was forever changed. The echoes of the conflict reverberated far beyond the boundaries of Egypt, reshaping the world order and leaving a profound impact that can still be felt today. The crisis marked a significant turning point in the trajectory of colonial power. Britain and France, once the arbiters of global politics, found their influence waning. The failed military intervention in Egypt signaled the end of an era where British and French colonial powers could dictate international affairs. Their decline paved the way for a new world order. Simultaneously, the Suez Crisis catapulted Egypt to the forefront of Arab nationalism. Under the leadership of President Gamal Abdel Nasser, Egypt emerged as a symbol of resistance against Western imperialism. Nasser's decision to nationalize the Suez Canal, a vital artery of global trade, resonated with nations across the Arab world. It was a bold assertion of sovereignty, a statement that the resources of the Middle East belong to its people. The crisis also marked a fundamental shift of power in the Middle East. The reins of influence were transferred from the European colonial powers to two new global superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This shift would significantly shape the dynamics of the region throughout the Cold War and beyond. But perhaps one of the most significant outcomes of the Suez Crisis was the role it played in elevating the importance of the United Nations. The UN's intervention in the crisis underscored its potential as a forum for resolving international conflicts. The crisis demonstrated the UN's capacity to mediate, to uphold international law, and to prevent the escalation of conflicts. The Suez Crisis, a pivotal event in the mid-20th century, continues to shape the politics and dynamics of the Middle East and the world today. The echoes of the crisis still linger, a testament to the profound impact of this historical event.